Hello, everybody. This is David at the ELTC. I've got some expressions today that I'd like to share with you. These are expressions that use the comparative structure, and I would like to share those with you right now. Some expressions that use the comparative structure. These are the expressions. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. The more things change, the more things stay the same. The less I worry, the more relaxed I feel. The less you spend, the more you save. The older we get, the wiser we become. The faster the car is, the more dangerous it is to drive. The more the merrier. And how do you like your coffee? The stronger, the better. Going to look at each of these. First one, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Let's go right to the Cambridge Dictionary. They're pretty much one of the best sources that you can find on the internet for English language. Even though they're based out of England, they have a lot of great information about American English. If I had to pick one site to recommend for people, if they could only look at one site for knowledge about English, Cambridge. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Now, this is said to emphasize that the more important or more powerful a person is, it's even more difficult for them when they lose their power or when they lose their importance. Say you're in school and there's a bully. That person goes around pushing people around, being mean. But once that bully gets disciplined, then that bully has a really hard time because they used to be really strong and then they're really weak. Some people can't take it. The more things change, the more things stay the same. Now, this is attributed to a French writer from 1849. The more things change, the more things stay the same could easily be that history repeats itself. And this is the idea that concepts and events are similar over time. It's just that the actors and the people that do them are different. So what we think could be really a big change is really just something normal. Growing old, war never changes. Love, dying, birth, all these big things that we think are huge changes, those are something that everybody goes through, natural parts of life. The more things change, the more things stay the same. The less I worry, the more relaxed I feel. Reminds me of a song by Bobby McFerrin. Don't worry, be happy. It means don't be preoccupied with things that you can't control. If you can't control something, what does it matter if you worry about it or not? If you worry about it or not, if you can't control it, it's going to happen or not happen. It's sort of related to the serenity prayer that I'm sure that you've heard. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, wisdom to know the difference. If I can't change it, why should I even worry about it if I cannot influence it? The less I worry, the more relaxed I feel. The less you spend, the more you save. I mean, if you spend the money isn't placed in the bank. So, I mean, do you save money for your retirement? Do you hide it under your bed? Do you keep it in a jar? Do you put it in the bank? Do you trust the bank? Where do you save your money? Do you save money? The less you spend, the more you save. The older we get, the wiser we become. As we get older, hopefully, we learn from our experience. What we learn then what's truly important and what's not important. Often we learn this too late or through a lesson that's very difficult. Usually when we lose someone that we love, we realize we could have appreciated them or spent more time with them. A quote by Lawrence, he was old and wise, which meant tired and disappointed. And I like this one by Einstein. It's a little better. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. The older we get, the wiser we become. The faster the car is, the more dangerous it is to drive. I mean, it's a general idea. It's no big statement. There's no original person that said this that we quote and looked for, but it's an idea. The faster the car is, the more dangerous it is to drive. A very fast car can accelerate very quickly and very easily, and that can put you in a situation where you can get into an accident. You run into something, you can't stop really fast. The faster the car is, the more dangerous it is to drive. The more, the merrier. If I invite you to a party, you ask me, hey, can I bring a friend? I answer, the more, the merrier. The more people that you bring, the merrier the party is. Comes from an older adjective, merry, meaning happy. The more, the merrier. Hey, you want to go down to hang around at so-and-so's house? Sure, the more, the merrier. Let's all go. All right, last one. How do you like your coffee? The stronger the coffee, the better the coffee. So strong coffee is, of course, black coffee with no cream and generally no sugar. How do you like your coffee? The stronger you, the better. How do you like your coffee? Answer in the comments below. And this is my obligatory request. Give us a like, give us a follow, leave a comment. Have a good day too.